I'm saying this week has been the longest month ever.
This week has been the longest month ever. Absolutely. I've been waiting on Friday. That's adulting, okay? You just wait on Friday to come on in. Thank you so much for joining us for KARE 11 News at Noon. We're actually tracking a historic announcement ahead of President-elect Donald Trump's next term. Plus, we're just hours away from the start of firearm hunting season. We've got everything that you need to know. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the weather. I'm not mad at this outside, but I know things have to change.
Yeah, this is probably as nice as the forecast is going to get. We're looking at sunshine. Temperatures are already knocking on the door of 50 degrees for most of the state. Keep in mind, our high temperature pretty much all week long has been about 50 degrees. And we're going to work our way into the mid-50s this afternoon, about 10 degrees warmer than average. And of course, nothing but sunshine. It's been nearly 2 weeks since we've seen our last mostly sunny day. So get outside and enjoy it, because it looks like clouds are going to be filling in as early as tomorrow morning. Now here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Totally dry today and mostly cloud-free, other than a few hazy high clouds overhead. Temperatures mid-50s for highs. And it does look like temperatures will cool off a little bit as we head into that weekend. So here's that weekend forecast. You can expect clouds to increase pretty quickly on Saturday and increasing rain showers, mainly towards the afternoon and into the evening hours. Doesn't look like much, but these are widely scattered rain showers. Most of us, combination of Saturday and Sunday, probably picking up 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain. As we head into Sunday, showers mainly limited to the morning hours, and we will see some gradual clearing as we head deeper into the day. That'll be followed by, well, more sunshine as we head into next week. So, of course, some ill-timed rain over the weekend, but we'll have your forecast, which includes additional precip chances coming up. Alexis?
A little nap weather never hurt anybody. Thank you, Ben. Well, just days after being elected to his next term, President-elect Donald Trump is making history. For the first time, a woman will be the White House Chief of Staff. Trump is naming his campaign manager, Susie Wiles, to the position. She played a pretty large role in his last 2 campaigns, and he credits her for helping him win re-election.
This is really setting the tone for the entire administration, because it is clear that she is someone who is taken seriously in Republican circles, particularly not just the MAGA side of things, but also the establishment side.
A source says Wiles had conditions for accepting the job, saying that she wants to control access to the president to prevent unofficial advisors from swaying him. Well, good news for borrowers. The Federal Reserve has gone through with another interest rate cut. In the last 24 hours, the Federal Reserve approved a 1/4 point cut. Now, it is the second time they're slashing rates this year as they get closer to their goal of 2% inflation. More cuts are expected to come in 2025, but a Trump presidency could change things. If he follows through with the promise to put tariffs on foreign goods and corporate tax cuts, inflation could worsen again. For now, Fed Chair Jerome Powell says that the outcome of the election will not affect their policy decisions. The city of Duluth is shaken today after 5 people were found dead in the past 24 hours. Police say they were called for a welfare check in the Cody neighborhood around 2 yesterday. Their officers found a 47-year-old woman and a teenager had been shot and killed. When police went to a suspect's home, they found another woman and teen had been killed. The suspected shooter was found dead with what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. We know the shooter and victims did know each other. Police are holding a press conference right now, and of course, we'll bring you the latest in our next half hour. Well, back here at home, an update on the breaking news we first brought you yesterday as we waited to learn the sentence of Adam Fravel, now convicted in the murder of Maddie Kingsbury. And we're also hearing reaction from her family. Michelle Beck brings us their response to the jury's decision.
Today's all about a deep breath. That's what the Kingsbury family said with a heavy trial behind them and future plans to keep her legacy alive. The guilty verdict had stirred all kinds of emotions for those who packed the Blue Earth County courtroom yesterday. Adam Fravel cried as he learned the jury convicted him of all 4 counts, including first-degree murder, saying he can't be punished enough. Maddie's family said their mission now is to raise awareness about domestic abuse. They revealed plans to start a foundation in her name.
We're in the process of finding joy. It does trickle in, and there is hope. Her name is going to carry on for a very, very long time.
When Fravel is sentenced next month, the Kingsbury family will be able to read their victim impact statements. In the newsroom, Michelle Beck, KARE 11 News.
New at noon, we're keeping an eye on a potential school shooting that was stopped in Wisconsin. The Kenosha Police Department says a 13-year-old they believe to have been armed showed up at an elementary school yesterday. The school district said he tried to get into the school through multiple doors, and when staff confronted him, he ran off. As police investigated, they found the suspect shared videos and made several concerning comments to other students weeks before this incident.
We narrowly missed a tragedy today, and we're just going to re-encourage everybody when they see something, say something, help us out, have those talks with your children. These videos shouldn't have been seen by us today. This should have been reported to us earlier.
School officials say the boy is a middle schooler that previously went to the same elementary school. In Minneapolis, city leaders are discussing solutions to make homeless encampments and the areas around them safer. City and county workers, people who've experienced homelessness, nonprofit employees, and neighbors came together for a town hall meeting in the less than 24 hours. During the conversation, council members said they're working on 2 new ordinances to address the encampments based on successes in other cities. A safe parking ordinance that would provide a safe place for people experiencing homelessness to park their vehicles and sleep overnight. And a safe outdoor space ordinance provides a safe outdoor shelter site designated by the city. We are less than 24 hours from the official start of the firearm hunting season, and hundreds of thousands of Minnesotans are expected to head out to the woods. Audrey Russo has what we need to know.
The call of the wild, the bucks are waiting. Firearm deer season starts tomorrow. And even if this is like a homecoming for you, there are some changes this year that you need to be aware of just to make sure you stay safe. Now, you still have to have blaze orange or pink on the visible part of your cap, but if you're using a ground blind on public lands, that's not going to cut it. You've got to have blaze orange visible from all 4 sides of your pop-up tent and on top to make sure other hunters are aware of where you are. Now, there are 14 areas this year where you cannot remove a deer unless you get it tested for chronic wasting disease. However, new this year, you are able to remove the head and neck of a deer from one of those areas and bring it to a licensed taxidermist within 48 hours. And we talked to the DNR about just the sheer number of permits they've sold for this season.
Last I heard, there was around 210,000 licenses sold so far as of a couple days ago. So I think we're pretty much on track with what we usually are. There'll be plenty of folks out enjoying the weather and enjoying the hunt.
If you want to get started on the fun early, the governor's office is hosting some events throughout the day at Osprey Wilds. There's going to be a tour of the Sandstone Wildlife Management Area. There's going to be some deer processing demonstrations. Now, the hunt tomorrow at Osprey Wilds begins at 6:30 a.m. Back to you.
Well, the hunting opener coincides with what's known as the Deer Widow Weekend, which has lots of events for people staying home. It includes a ladies' night bash in Anoka tomorrow night. Craft fairs in Hinckley and Monticello tomorrow from 10 to 3. Then in Princeton, Yeti and Purse Bingo starts tomorrow at 2. They need to put that on a t-shirt. Also, there's going to be a big prize bingo in Albertville. You can also tune in to some Minnesota sports.